Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
From the Fifth Quarter Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to Coach Unplugged. And now, your host, Steve Collins.
Hey everybody, welcome to Coach Unplugged episode. I have no idea, but before we get going, I'd like to big a shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market. Go over, mention Coach Unplugged, they'll give you $450 off and they'll take really good care of you. Before I forget too, if you like this podcast, go over and check out some of our other ones like High School Hoops, Coaching Youth Hoops, 5-Minute Basketball Coaching Podcast. If you're looking for that one defense that will work against anybody, the Funnel Down Defense Podcast, the Rule of 3 offense that will work at any level, go over and check those out. Leave a 5-star review. We would like those. But also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It's the one-stop shop for basketball coaches. It's resources, it's everything. It's what I would have wanted as a 27-year-old basketball coach. It's a roadmap to success on and off the court. And we offer a 14-day free trial because I'm a coach. I understand how it goes. Go over and check it out. Kick the tires around, see if it's for you. And if it's not, we'll part our ways and we'll say thank you and move on. But I guarantee you're going to love all the material and the material we're always putting in teachhoops.com. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. And let's head off the podcast. Okay, so questions or things going on.
Yeah. I had my interview for the position Monday.
Okay.
And knocked it out of the park. Knocked it out of the park. Only question that I felt like I could have answered better was they asked a question about youth programs and how would I incorporate AAU.
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. Yep.
And I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of AAU.
I'm not either, but it's it's the devil, man, because it's not going anywhere. It's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you got to work with it. I know what you're saying. It's like being I don't want to get political, but it's like being a Democrat. We have to figure a way for them to work along with Republicans. Yeah, even though it's hard and virtually impossible, you have to do it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So I hadn't prepared for that because how I usually help players out is because I have a lot of connects on a college level, which they respect me and they like me. So if I say I have a player, they usually kind of reach out to their connects. So it's a network.
Okay.
As well as I'll always send blind emails out. You just never know. All needs one coach to say yes. So I'll send blind emails out. So I do that for the players as well as I talk to my connections so they can talk to their connections, hopefully talk to their connections to try to get players somewhere. But I just like if in my area, if you're not playing with Team Loaded and you're not playing with Boo Williams, you're not playing in front, you're not getting exposed. You're not playing in front of anyone. So
you're not. I mean, it's just that's reality. And most of them are money grabs. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. So that's good. So then did they give you a timeline?
Well, one of my questions was, what was one of my questions? Oh, when would they tell me? And if they don't, when would they tell me? And if it's not me, how would I know? How would they inform me that it's not me? Because I mean, I have a relationship with the AD because he was the varsity coach, so I was underneath him, as well as the assistant principal in the interview. Have a really
Right.
good relationship with him because I worked under him.
Right.
And they told me Wednesday. They said Wednesday morning they'll meet, and because interviews are Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday morning they'll meet, talk to the principal, and then they'll have a decision by Wednesday. And then they said if I don't hear anything by and they said if I don't hear anything, I would know that I didn't get the job by email. HR is going to send an email out to say,
Okay.
hey, you didn't get it.
Okay. And you didn't get that email. Did you check your spam folder and your promotion folder and your
So I ended up calling him because Wednesday I didn't hear anything. Mind you, I'm also the interim coach. And we're in a fall league. So right now I'm leading practice and all that.
right.
And I just feel like I'm not, if you're going to hire, after you promised me this position and you didn't go through all this for this position, if you hire somebody else, I don't want to keep hosting practice and putting what I want to do in.
Right.
Somebody else is going to come and just change it. So I called him and he said, what he told me was they did pick somebody, but they're waiting on the principal, and the principal wanted to look through everything, wanted to double check it because the principal was not in the interview. So she wanted to double check it, look at everything, see all the resources, and then she'll make a decision. Or she may have us come and interview again.
With her or him.
With her,
yeah. Okay. Okay.
But it's still a lot going on. So I spoke with one of my former college coach. I had him call on my behalf to speak and whatnot. And I spoke with him. Pretty much he said that his conversations with the AD felt like I run man-to-man too much. And he feels like I need to switch it up sometimes and run zone. And when you, like the example he says, if you're up 15 with someone, you have to, sometimes it's good to play zone and try to play mind games with coaches to try to like play chess and beat them out.
Yep.
Which my college coach said to him, like, it's what he told me is he says is everyone has their philosophy because he's won 6 straight championships.
Right.
Running only man and only man.
Right.
So
yeah, everybody has, anyway, yeah. That seems like a pretty small thing to me, but okay. Did you have a feeling after the phone call?
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't me. Like I felt like the recommendation wasn't me. He had one of his assistant coaches had a conversation with one of the current assistant coaches, and they told me the conversation where there's somebody who I guess has some type of college coaching experience, and that like awed him. So that's the way, like, that's what he's leaning towards as well.
Okay, so let's say you don't get it. Let's go bad case scenario. Then what?
And that's my dilemma, because where I'm at is I know I want to be a varsity coach. I know that's the goal, but is it that I stay and be just a JV coach, or do I leave?
You do until you find another job.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking, do I do that, or do I just leave to go to another school as an assistant varsity coach?
Well, it depends on what the new head coach is going to like. If I'm the head coach and I got the job, I'd reach out to you very quickly and say, here's what I want you to do, and I'm excited to have you, and blah, 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 blah. So that would be, I mean, you'll be more hireable if you stay, in some respects, because you didn't, take your ball and go home when you didn't get it. Or if something else opens up, I mean, I would definitely start applying. You got your resume, you're all ready to go. So then it's like, are you willing to move? Are you willing to leave the state? Are you willing to leave the area? Are you willing, like, what's like, that's the question you should got it. And sometimes you can't make that decision in 2 months. So, you go, all right, well, I'll hang it out this year and then we'll see what presents itself, because you want to be a head coach, you can. It's just a matter of you got to be willing to move or apply to a lot of different jobs, or there's things that go into that equation, I think, that you have to start thinking about. I would advise you to go to the bad place and assume you didn't get it. So then in your mind,
yeah, I want to say that's where I've been at, because then honestly, in my mind, I don't think I got it.
Okay.
Well, what I will say, I don't think I was recommended, but
Okay.
I do think because of my relationship with the principal, because I have a personal relationship with her, I do think there is a chance she says I'm giving it to Joe. But
well, and I think there might be a chance it's her decision, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So them not making it might be they recommended someone else. She wanted you, so now they're at a crossroad.
And I think that's why it is what it is. Because if they brought it to her, when I talked to him, he said they brought it to her Wednesday, and she wants to see everything and possibly have another interview. And I think that's why.
So then she'd probably, my guess is she'd bring you back. She'd bring whoever the other person or the college guy, and she goes, I need to see both of them because I got to compare. That's probably what's going to happen, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But it's also my mind's going to, all right, I don't have it. I don't want to, and I guess it's my pride in this way. But
it is. You got to swallow it sometimes, man.
I feel so disrespected just from this fact of you making all these promises.
Is the principal going to be there for a while?
Yeah, probably so.
Will she be there for a while? Is she like a community person?
Yeah, no, she's not, but she is. So the school has only had 2 principals in the history, and she's the second one. The other principal was there 40, 50 years, and it's difficult to follow up, but he has a lot of these accolades. They named the football stadium after him. There's streets named after him, and I think she kind of wants that fame as well. So I think she's going to stay out for a while.
Okay. So, because if she hires you, she's got your back. Mm-hmm. So that's what really matters. And then whatever. I mean, yes, pride is a horrible thing. My opinion, my competitiveness I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them they should have recommended me. That's what I did when I got, there were people that didn't want me to get it either. It's like, I'm just going to show you that you were wrong. And, trust me, you start winning, that will be distant memory.
And in my mind, I was thinking of it like, yeah, it's pride. It's 100% pride. But I go somewhere else, start winning, and make sure I put them on a schedule every year to dominate.
That's vindictive, actually. I mean, I'd wait you don't have to take it, I guess, if they offer it to you, but from our conversations before, I think you want it.
And because I do, yes, because it's deeper than just this is a varsity position, because this is my alma mater. So I played at, I know it should be way better than what it is, as well as I built a really good relationship with a lot of those guys. Like, if those guys going through something, they call me. Like one of my kids, one of my players, his parents had COVID. He called me crying. Like, we had that conversation. Like, they call me for everything. We talk about everything. So it's deeper to me than just.
Yeah. So then you want this. So then you got to figure out how to let go of that. Like, yes, the pride part has to, yes, something has to happen. You got to kind of let that go. And you got to focus on the kids and the school. And this is why I'm doing it. And move on. I mean, part of society's problems is we don't move on. We just got to move on. Like, okay, yep, let's move on. And so I mean, let's hope. It's hard. I know. Part of that's age, though, too. Part of that's your age. When you get older, you just move on because life's too short. Like, you can't let little stuff. There's too many big things to worry about. You can't worry about the little things, and that's a little. To be honest with you, that's a little thing. Yeah, maybe they didn't really want me. Okay, well, somebody did because I got hired. Let's go. Here we go. And if they don't want you, then that's when your pride comes. Then if they don't offer it to you, then that's when like, all right, game on. Let's go. I'm going to go get another job and we're going to schedule you and I'm going to beat you every time.
And that's what, because again, in my mind, it's like I don't have a job because I didn't hear anything. 2 whole days. I had to call them. So to me, that's like, all right, it's not interested. You're like, all right, whatever.
I don't think that's the case. This thing takes longer than you think. When HR gets a hold of things, these things take longer than you think. Don't take that deadline. That somebody might have said Wednesday and didn't even know Wednesday. That was their guess. So I wouldn't take that. If it's 2.5, 3 weeks from now and you haven't, that's different. These things take longer. You're in a public school, right? Yeah. So that's even worse. Like public schools got to follow federal laws and hiring processes, and which are good, but no. Don't. If the interviews are Monday and Tuesday, there's no way they were hiring anybody on Wednesday. Are you kidding me? No, because that's got to go through HR. It's got to go through all this. Did you do due diligence? Did you like what? Let me see your no. So I wouldn't read too much into the. I'd keep preparing like you got it, and if you don't, then you cross it.
I guess I handle it. I just don't like how
don't let the kids get in the middle of it. That's my theory too. Like that's when you got to be the man and go like, okay, the adults are messing up, but I'm doing this fall league. I'm not going to leave them in a lurch right now because it's not their fault. It's not the 17-year-old's fault. It's the adults that are doing the cruddy stuff. So I'm going to keep doing what I do. And I'm going to help the kids, and then the adult stuff will work out later. That's what I always tell. Don't let the kids suffer because of the adult.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to do it. For me, it was like when I talked to him today, like I said to him, like, because I don't want to keep putting my stuff in if we're not going to run it, if they're not going to run it, because that's hurting the kid.
Yeah. So that's a valid thing to talk to him about. That's valid.
Yeah. So that's because the reason for me is we're going to still have workouts, but it'll be just skill work, pure skill work. Some things that no matter who your coach is, you're going to need. Like you're going to need to be able to ball and dribble. You're going to need to shoot. You're going to be able to have to play defense. So working on just basic skill work and then letting them play like open gym. Something that's going to translate for anyone, whoever is coaching.
Yep.
Rather than us going through how I want to play defense or any offensive sets. So that's why I said to him. That's why, because I don't want to hurt. Like I don't want to mess up the kids.
Right. So let them play. Let them work on their skill. They're kids. They're trying to have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. I get all that. No, I think you just gotta, I won't start singing Frozen, but let it go, kind of thing.
It's after like it's hard though, especially when it's over the last 2 years, everything that I've just sucked up.
It's all the time. It's all the time and the energy. Trust me, I spent all these years on one job I didn't get. And it's like, oh my God, I thought somebody ran me over with a car. But there's another job, there's a better job. If it's not this one, there's always another one. All right. So I want to know when you find out either way though.
Okay. Yeah, we can. I'll send you an email, let you know.
Okay. Let me do that. I got to jump on another call right now.
All right.
Head up. That's what I'm saying. That's my pet talk. Head up. All right. Okay. We'll talk, Coach. See ya. Bye. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to hear more of these, go over and join teachhoops.com. 14-day free trial allows us to do this, and then subscribe, jump up and down, do whatever you got to do. Tell us what you want to hear in the future. Steve at teachhoops.com. All right. Have a great day.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Memorial Day doorbuster deals are here at Lowe's. Right now, Rewards members save $80 on the Master Forge 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, Rewards members save $900 on the Lowe's exclusive Hisense French door refrigerator, now only $999. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 5/26. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Subject to change.